Hello again. Welcome to Labour Love Notes. This time, we'll take you to a diverse constituency with farmers to fisherfolk, businessmen, students, people from all walks of life, and of course, a people who are rich with love in their communities and people who are interested in labour love. In particular, from one man, Jomo Thomas. Jomo Thomas is a man who has a strong history of involvement in community causes, such as sponsoring students, sponsoring netball teams in various communities, Kettles, Dubois, Camden Park, and the like. Jomo is known in the community for his committed involvement. He was educated locally at the St. Mary's RC Primary School and at the St. Martin's Secondary School. He went on to achieve his tertiary education with a BA from Brooklyn College and an MA from Harvard University and a JD from Rutgers University and LEC from Hugh Wooding Law School in Trinidad. An attorney at law, Jomo Thomas has a strong record of defending his clients and ensuring that they receive their fair treatment under the law. He has one daughter, Zenzili Thomas. In his spare time, he enjoys jogging, swimming, and reading, and his favorite quote, "Never give up." Now let's meet Jomo Thomas as he takes us on a tour of his beloved constituency of South Leeward.
We are standing here on the Francoise Bridge, and this bridge came into existence as a result of the effort and work and financing of the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I can say that there was a time when this bridge was held up. And after I became a senator of the Unity Labour Party, I really pushed. I spent many time talking to the Prime Minister trying to get it done. And it is finally here. But this bridge is significant because for many decades, different political parties were promising the people a bridge up here. Because before this bridge, if you were here and you wanted to get over here, you had to go all the way around, down to retreat and then back up. Now, since earlier this year, it was in March in this year when this bridge was opened, the people now have a shorter route. They no longer have to skip over the river. They no longer have to fear, particularly when it's high waters, that they will be washed away. And that's the significance of this bridge. And I think it's a tribute to the Unity Labour Party government that the people of Vermont now have this bridge. We are now standing at Hope Penniston. This was one of the areas of the deepest devastation after the December 2013 floods. This entire area that you're looking at was completely covered with the deluge of water that came down. This bridge was devastated. And what we are seeing here is a reconstructed bridge. This bridge was reconstructed in 8 short months through the goodwill and solidarity and financial assistance of the government of Ecuador. The Ecuadorian Corps of Engineers came here. The government of Ecuador supplied $4 million US, and out of that $4 million US, St. Vincent and the Grenadines benefited by getting 4 bridges, 3 in North Leeward, and this bridge, the Hope Bridge. And as you can see, it was the Ecuadorian Army Corps of Engineers that did the work. It was an amazing piece of work. They did it in record time. It is a tribute. But in addition, a number of other persons homes were washed away. And what we are seeing here, there are 6 homes. And this home is reflective of, again, the government's no income policy. There are 6 homes that go back here. And these homes were built for persons who had lost their homes in the December 2013 floods. People who lived close to the river and had their homes completely destroyed. The government built these homes without the persons having to pay a cent. Again, this fits in with the government housing policy. As you would know, the government has built over 1,500 homes in the last 15 years across this country, to which many young people, many professionals had a chance to benefit. And I think this is a tribute to the government. I hope that the people would remember these good works of the Unity Labour Party government when we come to the very crucial December 9th elections.
Okay, so Jomo, tell us where we are now.
Well, we are at the Penniston playing field. The field has now been completely fenced. It is grassed, the turf wicket is in, the pavilion is built, and we are about, the people of Penniston can come, they can play, well, not only Penniston, but the surrounding areas.
Vermont, Dubois, etc.
Vermont, Dubois, the entire Penniston Valley, they can now come and play a game, whether it's soccer.
The pavilion seems
cricket.
to be almost complete.
Yes, the pavilion appears to be almost done. I'm sure that they're simply putting in the fittings now.
So we're looking at an opening for this pretty soon.
We're looking at an opening for this. 2 Fridays ago, an important event took place at the Dubois Government School. More than 38 homeowners received certificates of ownership, letters of ownership for these lands that are here where people have built houses. They had occupied the lands for many, many years, but they did not have title. And the Unity Labour Party government presented the title. So now the people have legal ownership to the lands. They can go and turn what was actually dead capital into life capital. Again, is a reflection of Labour love. Hey, how are you all? Good, good, good. All right. I love you too. I love all of you.
One of the many services provided here at the Kettles Learning Resource Center is the post office. And you know how important these kind of services are to a community. But I want to bring your attention to something else. Here at the Kettles Learning Resource Center, another kind of learning in the musical field. A program that was the brainchild of the Prime Minister, the Pan Against Crime program. And while some cynics have seemed not to grasp the concept, the young people have come out overwhelmingly in the South Leeward area, and they have been participating in the learning and playing of the pan instrument. So much so that the name Symphonic Steel Orchestra is now a household name, and they are very much a big part of the panorama competitions annually at Victoria Park.
We're going into the Clay Valley Clinics. This is a clinic that had been around for some time, but it was in a state of disrepair. And this government has taken it into its hand. I think over $583,000 was spent with the rehabilitative work. And here we are. It's an outstanding clinic, yeah. What we have here is rehabilitative work at the Camden Park playing field. This pavilion was in a state of disrepair for a very long time, and the people complained. Children would hang out here, but there was a concern that some debris may fall and drop on them. And you know that in March, the government took a $6.7 million loan from the lottery to do playing fields and parks across the country. And this is the work that is being done. I know some locals thought that this pavilion should have been taken down completely and relocated. That did not happen. The important thing is that in a few months, this field would have a new rehabilitated, reconstructed pavilion. The plan is also to resurface the hard court, and this would make for a much better situation for the people of Camden Park and the surrounding area.
I'm standing here on newly paved road, part of the South Leeward Road Rehabilitation Project, one of the largest projects that's taking place in this area. This project involves building back walls, resurfacing, putting in proper drainage, widening the roads, and more, all a part of this project. While the people in this area have had to endure the inconvenience that came along with such a project, now they have started to reap the rewards. Beautiful roads, wider and a lot more convenient for the people. It has also provided employment for the young people in this area and a lot of relief for motorists.